Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. After Caravan Heart's ending, we've returned to Dragon Quest VII for just a little bit. We're not going to be doing all of Reimagined, which comes out very shortly here. But rather, we are going to take a look at the demo this week. And just get a feel for it, you know? That's what demos are for. So that's our plan for today's Wednesday. Let's jump on into. This is very fresh in my mind, you know. We just did 7, and we'll get to see kind of what's new. I'm very excited for the style, the gameplay updates, the voice acting, all sorts of pieces of this that should be coming together to be really fun. Let me know if audio needs some adjustment. I did some testing to look at this, but, you know, let us venture forth. Yeah, English, we're good. We'll keep it on high. Everything should be fine. Alright. You ever play through 15 different... Can't wait to see how they redesign the intro for a third time. I honestly want to see, like, I have to assume the 3DS is kind of our starting point, and we'll move from there, but, well, I know who we are. It's Slyo. 12 characters? Okay. I'm always happy to proceed with the name Slyo. That's me. I don't have, I don't have little Slyo in the corner here, because we're just the one-off, but imagine, you know, I can quick, hey, what up? It's Slyo. Okay. So our English, okay. We've got a lot of difficulty sliders, and not only, okay. This is really nice as a movement from, in HD2D, it's like Drakey Quest, Dragon Quest, Draconic Quest, and, like, I like the idea of stronger enemies, but I didn't like the lower experience piece of that. I thought that was like a little too far for my liking. Monsters don't... Oh, that's gotta be like overworld monsters don't attack. So like being able to like freely change that seems really good. Like if you're just like, you know what, I actually do want... Interesting. Proficiency's got to be quests or vocations. Okay, so we've got day-night there. Very happy to just be able to speed it up, yeah. And I know in the demo is, like a lot of modern demos, you can just play from the demo when you pick up the game, so. Ooh, we get our boat intro. Okay.
We all set? Aye, aye!
This is really cute.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. Now then, how do we get out of here? Of course, here we are. You push that side, all right? And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. Even my father doesn't know about it.
It seems like a
There's
fitting.
more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
That's a fitting Kiefer.
So that's how it's going to be, is it? You're still not going to tell me what you're up to?
Oh, look how, like, sad Slyo is about not being able to tell Maribel about all this.
Huh? So you're not going to tell me? Well, I don't care anyway, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and I'm going to tell everyone. So there. I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the pilchard harvest. I'd better be getting off to bed. And so had you. It only comes round once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious.
She still has her run animation like that. Oh, that's so good. Right trigger dash. Is there anything you don't understand? You got info. Now, let me quick. Ooh, this looks nice. I immediately get like a little, we have our equipment immediately down here. We also have our vocation, fledgling fisherman. I'm gonna quick. I'm gonna turn voices up, volume down a bit, and then adjust up the volume because I feel like the voices are slightly under where I want them to be. So I'm gonna turn things up a little bit like that. Maybe it should be 9. We'll see. But yeah, so we have difficulty. Cursor. Controls. No sensitivity. But yeah, like. There's an abbey somewhere out in the world that's dedicated to vocations. So vocations look like they've got the same thing going on where we've got 8 stars, but you have a visible meter for leveling them, which is a lot nicer. Zoom! Yes! Good. That's a perfect, just crunch. Crunch. Okay, I like the way we're doing, like, behind the walls here, little visible. Also, really enjoying, like, the visual graphical style. We still have the rotation, because that was a piece on the PS1 and, you know, 3DS. Pop. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Okay. And cat pet. One whole gold. Different cat noise. let's head to bed. Head to the Pilchard Festival. I know I love to take my time and go everywhere. Okay. I like that we keep classic noises for going up and down these. This just feels nice. Like, immediately having this open as our bit here. Let's turn in, though. Anyway, it's the Pilchard Festival.
Wakey, wakey, young man. You can't stay in bed all morning. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay. The day of the Pilchard harvest. Your father is already headed over to meet Mayor Maid by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready. Come on,
Mayor
chop
Maid.
chop. All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Your father needs your help. Oh, before you go...
Ooh, right, sandwich.
Take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards.
Good.
Well, off you go now. Take that sandwich down to the ship and make sure he gets it.
Yeah, I really like, especially in motion, the style looks really, really good. I continuously want to, like... First ripe sandwich is less impressive. Big radish? Yeah, stop motion little figurines. I kind of think about like turning the FPS down to like 10 and seeing what that would look like.
Oh,
Okay. Cannot be sold.
oh.
The only island in the world, Esther.
Ah.
Now,
I really want to zoom in and take a look at all the like details in the house. The pile of fish and the food that they have. The most... I love that it's been so many years, but we still are crushing barrels and and jars in this way. That's important.
Ah.
Or like this buddy here who's got the very telltale green item salesman look. Great. Yeah, that's why it's great.
I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot.
When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story.
You're not wrong, but the thing is... Oh, look who's here. You've come to give your father a hand, I take it, hmm?
You took your time, my lad. Now, are you ready to actually do some work for a change? Oh, first things first. Please tell me you brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. Oh, I'm famished. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pilchards in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Stop staring at me like that, lad. You put me off my pilchards. You want to swab the decks or something?
Really, it's just taking in a lot of the visuals here that are... Ooh, okay. And so we've got... Let's take a look at map. Local map that shows everything. Home sweet home. We got the region map. Okay. And then the world map, you know. The entirety of the world. Looks like we just have infinite item slots. Like we don't have like held items by their specific characters. Which like that's fine. Sub-stories? Ooh. Okay. We got our, important items, which are hearts. It'll be interesting to see how that fits in. Very wide families, material, machine. We're not like combining material and machine. We're not combining bird and nature. Okay. I'm curious, just as a matter of... Screen settings... Ah, okay, so like I could don't think I... Oh, that's on the map, so they will still show on the... Okay. Got it. I'm gonna choose to ignore that. No one can ever understand. Ooh. We're gonna get to meet Pike. Pike's gotta have voice acting, right?
Oh.
Find what you're good at and keep practicing until you're perfect. I'm really good at smashing barrels. We do have to beat up on some...
Yes?
I just want to go fishing! We still have Maribel looking for something different, the way similar to how Kiefer is, but they're all lying. Bonk. Bonk. I love that she still runs with that run. Oh.
No. Ha ha ha! Now,
Got our little barks. Makes sense, we're not voicing every line forever, but we can have a little, like, "Grah ha ha," and such. Okay. Sorry, ma'am. I need to... I have to... I need... Take a look around the house. Oop. Speaking of, while we're in here, looks like we have a different stat setup. You know, we've been playing a lot of, like, we've been moving upwards through older Dragon Quest games where you have, you know, basically attack, defend, wisdom, speed. And here we have both magical might, so like a wisdom stat that does stuff on damage, which is something we've only seen recently, and then magical mending, which I take as a healing stat. No style. Oh, you're right. Truly is the latest of eras.
What?
One day you'll get to leave. I'll be stuck here. Charm, deafness, and resilience from 7 would also be okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Yes. I'm absolutely going to take Maribel with. I think of this trio as a very important trio. Oh, I can put autoplay on. For... Talk to your traveling companions. A notification will appear if they're itching to strike up a conversation. Okay.
Hey!
Okay. Alright, so let's see what the overworld looks like. Yep, then we've got the, like, hey, we have the little, where, ooh, I like the look of this a lot. So we have a different scale. Ooh, you can see the cave over there. There's that treasure spot that took us forever to get to. We can see forever. We've got the hut on the cliff here. And then we've got...
Hold on.
Rainbow Cove. I feel like that's a euphemism. Glowy points up in the world. Okay, we're not going over there. Fine. Make that point gay. So yeah, Whoa, I saw you there. I saw you run into that building, bud. No well? No well.
Oh.
Yeah, Rainbow Cove we had to go to. very late in the game in 7.
Oh.
Look, Kiefer and Maribel and Slyo are always running around. Ooh, I like the little jumpiness over these rocks. Pet dog. Yeah, like, when will we ever need a pile of swords?
Oh.
Ah,
Alright.
Oh.
The bath, the bog.
Ah.
Exiled from literally the only island.
Oh.
oh.
Okay. We go up here.
Huh.
Yeah, come here, Wake, that only ever takes you to one place. More cats. Dang it.
Hmm.
50 coins and there's too many coins. I just stole Pike's rent money. Now, does Pike's place have like little spiders and stuff? There's all the bottles. 1 gold coin. Half a bread. And the spider web. Alright. Well, let's go find us a time to talk to Kiefer.
Huh. Huh.
Now, the trick is, I think everything's, like, gonna be sped up as far as, like, what we need to do here in the opening. But I like to talk to everybody, so...
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Kiefer.
I reckon it must be my fault you've been called here again. Sorry about that. Now, you remember the plan, don't you? Yeah, very funny. Should we get on with this? The grown-ups keep saying that this is the only island in the world. But that's total nonsense, and we're going to prove it. I know we've been spending all our time fixing up that old wreck in the cave near Pilchard Bay, but we have to face facts. There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we want to set sail for new lands, we need to go back to the drawing board. As luck would have it, though, I've been searching through the castle storerooms and came across this book. It looks properly ancient, so it must be the real deal. I found something else when I was down there and all. Check this out.
Ooh.
So, what do you think? Looks like a piece of rubble, doesn't it? Well, that's what I thought at first as well. But check out the pattern on it. I've never seen anything like that before. Not that it's important right now, of course. I just thought I'd better show you before I forgot, that's all. Now, the book says there's a place called the Shrine of Awakening in the mountains to the east of here. And it seems there's a way of getting its doors to open, too. Of course, the eastern mountains are off-limits to islanders, which makes them the perfect place to hide something special, don't you think? Anyway, the point is, we can forget about the boat for now. I'm going to head east for a little recce, see if I can find the shrine. You're here because my old man summoned you, right? Well, just try to keep him talking for as long as you can. Hopefully the guards won't twig that I've scarpered. Come and join me once you're done here, all right? I'll be waiting.
Okay. So, the important bits, as I recall, are, like, using, like, Mother's Pendant, and then us being the descendant of, like, us opening up that door, you know? With mysterious powers.
All right.
The different, like, accents that Dragon Quests use are just something fierce. So, fine, can't go this way.
Huh.
Oh,
What? What? But what about Maximo, the mini Metal King? Huh? Okay, good. Okay, all right. Whew. I was worried, but Maximo is still the most manic mini metal fiend who ever lived, because how else would he be able to collect them from anywhere, you know? That's important. Buddy.
Ah. Huh.
oh,
Okay. Okay, so we have, like, different mini-metal exchanges that we'll be finding throughout the world. We've got our map. Give me mini metal pouch. Okay. Yeah, I suppose having this exist here, like, means that we can have things at 5, 10, 20, 30 or something like that instead of, like, 24, 36, and 50 or whatever the heck it was in 7, because by the time you got to Maximo, you were already, like, halfway through the game. So... Slyo snack! Yeah, give me that. Okay, not random. Heart. Hold on, if I heart that, what does that do? I guess, like, again, someone mentioned, like, oh, like, trying to find a Sage's Stone in here, but if you just put it on favorites, wonder if that shows up in battle? Easier? Something like that? I know it's gonna be a little bit till we find a slime, but that's because I'm taking my time.
Kiefer! Kiefer! Where the devil is that boy?
Mini Metal's by location. Ooh, that's nice.
That does it. He's gone too far this time. This is outrageous. Outrageous, I say.
Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I am sure that Prince Kiefer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm.
Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy? Anyway, to the matter at hand. I have been expecting you, young man. Follow me. We have much to discuss. Sit yourself down, if you would.
We just get to, we're gonna chill on the throne.
Now, you're going to look me in the eye, and I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear? Tell me the truth. Is there something you're hiding from me? Let me be clear. You cannot worm your way out of this one. Of late, Kiefer has been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting still for a moment. Do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother. A keepsake I treasure more than life itself. What in the world can he hope to achieve through such acts of petty larceny? I confess that I myself occasionally strayed from the straight and narrow path in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Kiefer's age, I had more than grown out of such behavior. The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course. The fact of the matter is, my son is likely out there causing more mayhem even as we speak. Which is why I need you to talk some sense into my idiot boy. For better or worse, Prince Kiefer is the future of this kingdom. You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king.
A little nod. Yeah, as you may recall, we have our arcs with the parents of all three of our leads, Maribel, Kiefer, and Slyo here, how, like, how the three of them change, or maybe don't change, because, but, like, you know, Donald's arc is definitely one we follow most closely.
Ah.
The Sunstone. Yo, do we still have the metal slime, like, T-set chest thing? Yeah. Yeah, you can't get too close to look at it, but that is the metal slime set there. And if we open this, we go into Caravan Hearts. Nope, never mind. I do wish the hat was somewhere. I like the big hat. I hadn't thought of Caravan Hearts as a bit of escapism as well from, like, loss of a mother. Sunstone's an important thing for our Dragon Quest 1 through 3 bits. My silly brother. Yeah, once we finish up Caravan Heart stuff, I'll be starting HD 2D 1. That'll be a fun time. 3's post-game has some heavy asks to it. I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. Nope, can't go in there. It helped that, like, my class setup was, like, 90% of the way there for, like, the asks it had, so I didn't have to, like, swap over too terribly much. Weird and wonderful creatures. Someday I hope we'll meet some of those weird and wonderful creatures.
How?
Ancient ruins. Yeah, I always give post-games a lot of leeway for doing what they do because they're post-game. Like, we haven't hit it yet, but I know 9 is one of those that just has, like, an infinite amount of it if you want to interact with it. Same with 7 on 3DS, I suppose, with, like, tablet stuff. Kingdom's too bloomin' peaceful. You're too bloody useful.
Oh,
Yeah. What I know about 9 is that 9 is the most Street Pass game to ever exist. I look forward to when we get to 9. I know, I know it's gonna be a while still, like, especially because I'm adding a pretty large gap between us and 8. Honestly, if it wasn't for 1 and 2 remake, and, like, the want to do builders with those, we would be starting 8 in a couple weeks. But now 8 is probably gonna get pushed to, 8's gonna get pushed a while, and then I think Heroes is the in-between on 8 and 9. So. Oh, so many of them. Yes. Yes. Wrecked specs. What do those do? Sure. Yeah, uh-huh. It's just a story. Alright. I have spent enough time wandering and being bedazzled. Let's go meet up with Kiefer. 8? 8's interesting because I played 8 on PS2. I still haven't fully decided if I want to play that on PS2 or 3DS when we finally get to it. Alright, so if I go down here, this should be... Oh, it's not here. Huh. This is where the woodcutter's house would be. Highly recommend 3DS. I think because I've experienced the PS2 version, I'd want to do the 3DS one, but I also know that, like, much like I like to show off bits, I'd want to show off a little more of the PS2 version, just as a long-term bit. Hold on, I gotta... Slyo, snack. Very Slyo coded, okay. Ooh. The music of this game, like, is matching what our experience we had on the 3DS here pretty well. Okay.
At last! I thought you'd never show up. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the Forbidden Place. No turning back now. Here, take a look at this.
Okay, big old book.
So, Recognize anyone? Yup, that picture of the bloke with the staff looks exactly like this statue. I've got a good feeling about this. We're close, very close. We just have to, present something to this statue, and then, something will happen. Ta-da! Behold the Sunstone Ring. It's been in my family for yonks.
Yonks.
Let's see what the statue makes of this.
I love how certain and confident Kiefer
Are you
is
with me?
until he isn't.
Shall I present the ring to the statue or what? You what? You're not getting cold feet, are you? Come on. We made a promise to solve the world's mysteries, didn't we? Great! I knew you'd come round. None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know? They never dug deep enough. It was almost like they didn't want to. Forbidden places. Royal tombs. How can you hear words like that and not want to find out more?
Yeah.
Well, not me.
Love the
I've
ancient
always
ruin.
wanted to uncover the secrets of this island, and I've always known they had something to do with these ruins. There's something waiting for me here. Something that will change my life. My destiny. Anyway, enough talk. Let's do this. Here goes nothing. Huh? Nothing happened. Looks like I was wrong about the ring. But look what else I have up my sleeve. Ta-da! May I present to you the one and only sizzling stone. Let's see what happens now. Here we go.
Ooh, that was a good orb.
Still no luck. But we can't give up yet. What about the stone tablet we just found? It's not really shining anymore. But it won't hurt to try, will it?
Kiefer hitting every inventory item.
Here we go.
Adventure puzzle Kiefer, like.
Well, I can't deny the book's been something of a letdown. The stone tablet, too. I wanted to find a key that unlocked the world's mysteries, but it seems I was hoping for too much. There's no sense getting upset, though. After all, we can still patch the boat up and look for other islands out at sea. I borrowed the sizzling stone from your Uncle Pike, by the way. Maybe you could get it back to him for me. Sorry this turned out to be a waste of time. But you can't win them all, eh? Now let's get out of here.
Full saddle, eh?
Huh?
Oh?
Lacking. You are yet lacking.
Is that statue talking to us?
The doors of destiny will only open for those who have been chosen, and you are yet lacking.
The doors of destiny? Do you mean the doors to this shrine? Oh, and what are we lacking exactly?
If you would prove your worth, you must overcome my trial. Show me courage, which blazes bright. Show me spirit that shines from within. You must find the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet. Only then will the doors of destiny open for
don't have a clue what's going on, but I know I want to find out. Come on, we have to do this. You're in, right? Are you kidding me? This is it! The big adventure we've always dreamed of. It can't end here. Come on, let's do this.
Listen well, unproven ones. All you need to pass the trial lies here, within the bounds of the island. Leave no stone unturned, and keep your eyes peeled for even the slightest change. Go now. Prove your dazzling spirit and fiery resolve by gathering the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet.
This is it, old friend! We're finally going to unlock the world's mysteries, and the key we needed was on the island all along. We've come this far. We can't stop now. Come on, let's get this trial done.
Okay, so we don't have our multiple back and forths. Yeah. Hi, Kiefer. So we don't have our multiple back, like, part of 7 and, you know, the other 7 on the PS1, 7 on the 3DS is that, like, the opening is a lot of, like, going back and forth from Pilchard to Estar to the ruins to Estar to the ruins to the, like, back and forth. But we come here the first time and we get, like, the kickoff of, like, hey, these fragments are the important thing. And now we're looking around for those rather than, like, the one kickoff from, like, the fragment out of the fishing. Or, like, you know, bits like that.
Hey!
So we're going to items. We... $100 mini medals total.
Hey.
Oh, and keep right. Heir apparent.
Hey!
Okay. Okay. And we've got, like, hey, a lot of things to go anywhere. Maybe go talk to your dad, maybe go talk to people in town, maybe go talk to the hermit. Well,
Hey!
we're not gonna find these just by, like, stumbling about. It's, you know. Well.
Hey!
Oh.
that useless.
Oh. Ah. Eh?
Okay. That's really cute. Of course, again, our group here's been hanging out together, like, their whole lives. I love cute little bits like that.
Ah. Now.
Oh. Hey.
Look, I'm the prince, and I say, if Pike steals your sweets, punch him in the kneecap and take him back.
Oh. Hey.
That is by a royal decree. I saw that on the table down there, actually.
Hey. Hey.
Empty bottle.
Hey.
The barrel out back. Yeah.
Hey.
Feel protected when I'm there. Oh, and there's also like multiple.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I like that we have like small objectives going on here that are bringing us to the pieces. So the Rainbow Cove is important way, way, way later. Wonder if we'll get to see.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You can see the water is like rainbowy.
Huh?
That's right. The holy water.
Ayo?
Oh, we still have the little cavern through here.
Huh.
Ooh. Okay. And we also still get puzzle bits. That's good. Excuse me. Bit of cough there. One of the things I actually thought was a downgrade from 7 PS1 to 7 3DS is removing a lot of the puzzles that made up the intro. And, like, yes, this is just block pushing, but, like, I assume we'll have a little more than block pushing, you know? Because, like, in the 3DS version, it was just, like, go to these places and put down the helmet, put down the armor, etc. Wonder if those were, like, Loto orbs, now that I think about it.
Hey!
Alright, well. Da-da-da-dum.
Eh?
Whoa. Is the lit... I was kind of hoping for the little lizard, I'm not gonna lie. No! And we got a holy water, which we will need
Hey!
a million years from now. Well, actually not a million years from now, but you know what I mean.
Hey!
Alright, let's go to Dermot next. See what that leads up to.
Hey!
Okay. So out of the cove. God, I really like the art style and look of all this. I also like the overworld is a lot smaller, but I think that's fitting. If the lizard becomes real, find a riot, but like the sports fans riot. I would go wild if lizard real. Ooh.
Hey!
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take a moment, be right back here while we're on this cliff, so just a moment. Okay, now we can talk to Dog. Rough. I don't think we're gonna mean rough here. Slyo snack. +4. Wow.
Huh.
Okay. Any oh. We don't get into it too much, but like we've had it when we did the 3DS, and even in here we had a little bit about like Dermot and the King having their own adventures.
Listen up.
The kings of never was. But yeah, like, yeah, it's being called a forbidden, like, I made sure to, the key the party will need to take on the trial. That's a pretty long name for a key. Yeah, expanding on that being forbidden because it's, like, no, like, I ran into this too and decided to block it off. Alright. Let's go check out our trial. The form. The form. The master's form. What could it possibly be? Ooh, this is cute. Look at that. All right. I am the shadow, the true slime. Uh-huh. I agree. And then the way of the puzzle is that you need a bigger shadow. A shadow of the true slime. If only there was a way to complete the slime in our hearts. Kingdom Heart. I love the shadow of the slime here.
Huh?
We're even pushing a combat earlier? Interesting. Well, that's why we had the shadow of a slime, right? When worked up, let loose automatically.
Take that!
Is combat playing differently? Like, I'm not setting up everyone's actions and then saying go. I'm being handed Kiefer, and then Kiefer acts. Like, that's not, like, the way every single game we've played 7 back is that you have control of, like, you set all 3 skills and then say go, and then speed determines who goes first. But, like, Here we just have, like, we have action and then we take it immediately rather than queuing it. It's playing like 11s? Okay. That would make sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have yet to, you know, 11 is so far down the road, but... If I go... We have battle speed, oh boy. And flee. Focus on healing. Show no mercy. Yep. Okay.
They didn't stand a chance.
Okay, so we actually have a lot more stats than we were seeing. HP, MP, Strength, Resilience, Agility, Magical Might, Magical Mending, Deftness, and Charm, which I'm guessing is Style. Okay.
How's about that?
More. That's our 11 stats too. Okay, makes sense. Like again, 11 is our most recent main line. Kiefer's just like, oh my god. If I go into... Sometimes in dungeons, you'll find a statue where you'll full heal and have the opportunity to save. You know what that means. Like, come on, I don't need to tell you what that means. Viewing slime. I enjoy viewing a slime. I'm liking the changes here. I'm liking having a mix of small objectives, puzzles, and, like, things that more build the mystery of the island.
Hey!
Like... You know, the mystery of a slime, right? And these are minor puzzles, but they're fun minor puzzles. Deftly edited is a good way to put it. And like, I'm obviously taking my time with it. We're like an hour and a half into this stream. I'm pretty sure you could cut that in half but I have to talk to everybody. This is the way I play a Dragon Quest. I think it's an important thing for me, but
Hey!
Alright.
Oh,
Bum, 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 bum. So these glowies refresh.
Huh?
Yeah, the gold ones I'm guessing are one shot because they were like real things. Well, yeah. Maribel is extremely annoyed that she is not being invited into what we're doing.
Ah.
If I remember right, we get a scene here where, like, Pike shows up. So... God. Pollock read the waves. Son. Ooh, I like that slam on the table there. Look at that. That was a nice crunch.
Hey.
Victory. Okay.
Hey.
We did not level up Heir Apparent or Okay. So that's gonna be on the slime fight, then, is the setup. They're real jobs. Like, that's a job with stars. Heir Apparent and Fledgling Fisherman, rather than just, like, titles. Nah. No such thing as a portal of island. Oh, good. It's nighttime because this is... So, talking about 7, PS1, 7, 3DS, obviously, we played through them recently, but I like talking about, like, comparing the differences. We sneak out at night and come back, and then when Slyo touches the statue, that's when the door opens up. Here, it looks like this is something that's happened in the past to Dermot, the hermit. Like, that's really intriguing.
All right, here goes. Let's see if we really are the chosen ones. Please reveal the way forward. Whenever you're ready.
And we still have the glow from...
Your courage is proven.
And all it took was a quick jaunt around the island. I can't believe we actually did it. This is so exciting. I can't wait to see what's in there. Come on! The real adventure is about to begin!
All right.
Eh?
I've been watching the whole time. Did you see that beam? You didn't tell me about this? Oh no, Slime's looking off up to the left, like just sort of like, oh no, neither of them can look at Maribel for this. That's true. There's nothing we can do about that. Maribel has 2 rings. One looks like a little sapphire slime ring.
Hey!
Okay. So all the pedestal rooms are here. And you can see we've cut down on the number of pedestals. But there's also the pedestals in the back. I wonder what those are about. You see like the 2 and the 1 and then the 0, 0. I'm gonna go check out the rest of the room first. Okay, here we have the teleports. These are the fire shrine, earth shrine, wind shrine, water shrine that take you to go places. And this is the little unknown. Can I equip anything? I think I can actually equip something on Maribel. Hold on. Mini Mayoress. 16 magical might. Okay, so Kiefer has no magical might at all. Maribel is 16, and we have, like, matching might and bending. All right, well, let's go have a talk. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
Oh, thank God. I mean... Caretaker gets the little blurb once we learn their name. 4 years now. Probably centuries. Again, I always think it's like 800-ish years, but the time scale's always different, so...
Hey!
I didn't do any trial, but I'm here. I must be chosen, too. But yeah, so... This is something they talked about with the game where they wanted to, like... They dropped off a few of the islands for length, and I have to be interested in what actually gets, like, shifted, because I also see other pedestals, so did they just shift them to be optional in some way? Or, like, did we remove and change things around it? It's intriguing to see what we actually did with it. Yeah, this was not a character in the PlayStation 1. We're the chosen ones. Yeah, because there's these 4 great... So there were... Oh god, I think it was like 16 to 18 pedestals in... Because it was like 4, 5, 4, 5 or something like that. Like, I want to say 18. But here we've got 5, 10, 11, 15 total. So we're a little lower, but you can see there's like these ones in the back. Like, what is this island? So, let's go play some fragments. Oh, there's no rotating them? I suppose that was kind of fake anyway, but I did like rotating them.
Whoa! What's that? Why is it so bright?
Oh, I'm so excited. Ow, 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 ow.
Blimey. What just happened? Are you two okay?
Of course I'm not okay. I want an explanation for what just happened, and I want it now.
Well, all I know is that one minute we were in the shrine, and the next, we were here. I don't recognize this place, though. Is it even on the island?
What are you talking about? Of course it's on the island. Where else would it be, you big dummy? What I want to know is why the sky's so dark and gloomy. It's really not helping the mood. Ugh! Whatever this place is, I hate it already! In fact, I've had enough. I'm going home. Thanks for the amazing adventure. Let's never do it again.
Well, I suppose we should get going too. We can't hang around here all day. Come on!
I know this place quite well because a lot of the slime dungeon used this tile set for their 3DS dungeons.
Ah!
Speaking of.
Uh-oh. That sounded an awful lot like Maribel. We need to find her, and fast! Come on!
Yeah!
What are those things?
What about the rhythmic jiggling? Look at it. Look at those slimes. Oh, they're just a great, like, viscosity to them. Slime A, Slime B, Slime C. Bonk! Bonk!
Take that! Take that! That's how it's done.
The slimes are defeated. Okay, oh, okay. So these are how we're gonna be getting our, like, base class. Like, you know how in 7, PS1 and 3DS, all the characters have, like, base skill sets? Flame slash Kiefer is the one I would call out immediately, right? But having them attached to the actual, like, base class. Yeah. Flame slash Kiefer. And Frizz. That's a huge upgrade. I like that.
I don't like this one bit. Where exactly are we?
I have to say, I'm missing the
And
rhythmic
why is it
jiggling.
full of monsters?
Monsters? You call those monsters?
Yeah, those are slimes. Be
Well,
nice.
if they weren't monsters, what were they? If they look like monsters and smell like monsters, they're monsters. Well, anyway, the one thing I do know is that this is all your fault. Both of you. It's time you took responsibility for your actions. You need to make sure I get home safely.
Monsters, eh?
Monsters. Kiefer's thinking about monsters.
Did you hear that? Real
You think about
live monsters.
caravans?
We're on a proper adventure at last! Is it just me, or is this kind of exciting?
I love how over the top Kiefer is
Yes,
here.
it is just you. You're such an idiot. I'll trust you to be happy about this. Listen, I'm not staying here a moment longer. Take me home! Now!
Oh. Sure, that's super nice. So I can just hit this and go Sly Spence heal. Can I go to, like, skills? Woken up in a weird forest and fought off a horde of murderous fiends. I always get the feeling that with Kiefer and Terry and all of our monsters friends, they don't remember the adventure. That's one of the rules of, like, old kids' adventures, right? Is that like, you have the adventure and then come back and you hold something from that adventure, but, like, you don't always remember it. Peter Pan style, right? In that it becomes it becomes an old memory. Like, you might remember the spirit of it, but not the details. Anyway, we have to beat a friend here. Dragon Quest III Warrior.
And what are yourselves doing here?
Of course.
Sorry. We weren't sneaking up on you or anything. You've got nothing to fear from us. I'm Kiefer, Prince of Estard.
Estard, you say? Are you serious?
Well, anyway, this is my best pal, and this is Maribel. They're with me.
Excuse me, miss, whatever your name is. Why is it so dark and horrible here?
Ah, right. Me name. I'm Maeve.
Hello, Maeve. Can I ask why you're bothering to weed such a scrawny old patch of grass?
Weeding? Sure, I wasn't weeding. I was putting some nice plants on these graves, like.
Plants? You mean those handfuls of grass? Why would anyone put grass on a grave?
In case you've not noticed, there's not a lot in the way of flowers round here. That's why I have to make do with that little lot, like.
Wait, I've got some flowers. Well, some seeds at least.
Seeds, you say?
Yes, I got them from the woods near Estard. I was going to plant them round my house.
I hate to be a bother, but I'd be grateful if you could see your way to letting me have a handful.
Oh, I don't mind at all. In fact, have the lot.
I love how Maribel's, like, turned pretty immediately.
Sure, that's grand altogether. I'll plant these round the grave, so I will. Maybe now the souls of the departed can rest a wee bit easier.
The departed? Gosh.
Now where are yourselves heading to? If you don't mind me asking.
That's a good question. I suppose we're heading home.
Yous want to go home, do you? Well, I wouldn't start from here, so I wouldn't. Your best bet for now is to get out of this forest. You'll find a little village up the way where you can rest up. By way of thanks for them seeds, I'll come along with you. Well, let's be off, shall we? To get to the village, we'll need to head out of the forest and go east.
Yeah, an important moment for Maribel. Oh, yeah, because, like, the last, 15 minutes with Maribel has been demand to be in the party and then, like, very freaked out, like, you need to get me back home right now, damn it. And in here, she's the one on point after Kiefer does introductions, like, being like, oh, goodness, I was being rude there about, like, the way that you were, trying to respect these graves.
Right.
It's our first tell at the depth that Maribel has as a character as we get to see her throughout the game. It's great. Maribel's great.
Hey!
Hey!
I don't need to tell you that, I'm sure, but... Okay. Oh, I have a bonk. Also, this island is tiny. Hello? Sorry, I saw a buddy over there. Did you see that, buddy? Costs 2 MP, okay.
Right, on we go.
I'm sorry, 5 proficiency from that fight? Not 1? Okay.
Hey!
A vicious hammer. Oh, no. Sometimes while exploring, you'll come across monsters with a menacing aura. These monsters will be much stronger than one, and they'll drop a monster heart. Okay. So, we have to find friends to have the monster hearts rather than, like, random... Okay, alright. This could be terrifying. We'll see. Ah!
Oh, cheers.
It's got a thumbs up.
Flame slash!
Take this!
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh no, it's furious. We might not want to try this at level 2. We have Maeve here. A fire has been lit in the Hammerhood soul. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good at all.
Here comes the heat.
We're not even at half yet. Oh, okay, it's fine.
Take that!
Take this!
Ah! Kiefer dies.
Right.
If characters tag turn goes along their trials, tribulations, they'll be worked up. Let them let loose on their turn. Doing so activates the perk offered by the character's vocation, which can be hugely advantageous. Only stay worked up, time it. Monsters are also capable of letting loose. All their attributes improved. Okay. Let loose. Well. Shrewd operator. Ooh, okay.
Here I come. Hatta! Red!
Blocked it with my shield? Yeah. Oh, here we are.
Hatta! Here comes the heat.
Okay. Modifin, thanks for the sub. Yo, let loose. The Ocean's Devotion. Of course, for Slyo, this makes a ton of sense. I'm so sorry you're on the ground, Kiefer. A fire has been lit in the Hammerhood's soul. Oh boy. Keep firing? Ooh, yeah. Oh! Maeve?
And I'm back.
Oh, Maeve!
I owe you one.
Oh, there goes my ocean devotion. Well,
Here comes the heat.
Maeve has the power of the king, yeah. Oh, okay, alright. We're under a quarter. Okay, alright.
Take this!
We're so close.
Get it together. Oh, cheers.
Okay.
Take that!
Okay, there's the muster.
Take that!
Yeah!
Right, on we go.
Critical spell. Which is here. We have crits on spells. Yeah. 38 XP next level.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Sure. And the heart. Yes, hammer heart. During your adventures, you might stumble across monster hearts, found in chests or earned by defeating certain monsters, like that aura one. Monster hearts can be equipped as accessories. Okay, so we've moved them off of being a different vocation which now has me really interested in what our vocation other vocations changes we might have. Okay. The relentless resolution to chase after crits, no matter the cost. That's a stat. Okay. Cannot be bought, cannot be sold. So we have extra accessory slots, you can see. Like, in normal circumstances, you get one. Like, obviously, we have to give Kiefer the power of the Hammerhood. That's exciting. Okay. Spell crit also means that could be something for... That's true. Crit chance doesn't just mean Kiefer. You're right. You know what? You're right. When you're right, you're right. It was Maribel's spell crit that got us here. She clearly has the heart of the Hammerhood within her in the first place. Alright, well, let's go bother a slime, shall we? Slime bothering.
Easy peasy.
A lot of vocation experience. Okay. Well, let's go to town.
Hey!
Well, goodbye, Maeve. Thank you for the help. We were not winning that fight without the power of kings. So here we have the disassembled village.
How?
Oh, God. The story of this village. Has its well-fitting music. Oh, I suppose I haven't talked to, Let's keep going.
Eh?
Hey. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-huh. We're behind ye the all the way. Yeah, howdy. Really been enjoying the changes to our intro. Our combat changes are like with the classes are interesting. And the look obviously is just so nice. All right. What do we have for cash right now? 197. This is definitely get a leather shield. And then get a pointy hat. And sell this for 75? Sell all these regs. And here's the Hammerhood heart. Cannot be sold. Is my favorite, though. A lot of feelings on remakes. The big one is you have an uphill battle to sell me on why I should be buying this instead of replaying the game from 20 years ago. I do have to say this is making a fun case for it. The biggest things that are drawing me in, voice acting's a big bit, and like having the voice acting on our characters is like already stuck with both Kiefer and Maribel. The system changes that we're doing also make an interesting case, because this is something that Dragon Quest remakes do a lot, is system level changes when we do our remake. 5 has multiple different remakes, and each of them is a very different game in its core system stuff. Okay. We'll do that, and then move the pot lid. Now that gives everybody every slot at least on. Core systems like life. I'm thinking about like Dragon Quest V on the SNES is a 3-character party. Head upstairs and talk to our bard. Also, crunch.
Oh.
So I don't think we have to stay at the... Yeah, we got the level up full heals.
Huh?
Who's there?
Oh, good.
Sure, you're humans. Well, that's a relief, so it is. Sorry I wasn't more welcoming, but you took me by surprise. I thought them monsters had finally found us. I'm Patrick, and you'll be travelers, will you? Well, tell me this and tell me no more. Did you meet a woman called Maeve at all? You did? Oh, sure, that's grand. Maeve protected our village from them monsters, you see. But no one's seen her this last while, like. My dad's injured, and now Maeve's gone. Sure, things couldn't be any worse. You alright, Dad? Are your wounds giving you grief? Sorry about that. I had to check on him. Me dad's this village's bravest warrior. He went off to fight the monsters and bring back our women, but he came home in this shape. According to your man, the doctor, we'll be needing a yoke called a green gem to make him right again. But the mine where you get him is full of monsters now. It's southeast of here, so it is. I was hoping I'd see Maeve so I could ask her to go and grab us one. Can I ask you a favour, like? If you run into her on your travels, will you tell her we need her help? I'd love to go off and search for her myself, but I've to look after me dad, you know?
You know what? I'm thinking we should help this kid find the green gem he's after. What do you say? Nice one. I knew you'd be up for it.
I want to leave you two to get on with it. But it's not like I've got anything else to do. Out here in the middle of nowhere. So I suppose I better tag along. I mean, who knows? We might find a clue to help get us back home.
Did I hear you right? Are you thinking of helping us out, like?
Yep, that's right. Just point us in the right direction. You said those green gems were in a mine southeast of here. Oh, and if we run into Maeve again, we'll tell her about you and your dad. I'm sure she'd be happy to help you out as well.
Thanks a million!
Sorry about your pod. The voice acting also does a lot with the, like, every island having its own, like, kind of direct accent that we're doing. All right. So we're off. We're gonna head off to the mines and find a green gem. Bonk. Oh, God, look at them. They're just so cute. They attack in unison. Okay, there's the auto battle too.
Easy.
Yeah, everything's like small and compact, which I think works with the art style specifically, to me. Okay, and we get these statues at save points. We saw that noted in the tutorials. As a, like, hey, if you see one of these in a dungeon, you know what's happening, right? You played a video game, right? And if you haven't, we're outright telling you.
No.
EXP to level 1. Go back in there. Oh, we get to see the... Okay. So, Ocean's Devotion, which again is cute because it's correct for fledgling fishermen, but it's also correct for Slyo. Royal Straight Flush. Sorry, no, I guess not a Royal Straight Flush, but... It's a Royal Flush. It implies Royal Straight Flush. Spade 10. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Alright, well. We have our little mini-map? Ooh, that's cute. Okay. God.
Here comes the heat.
Oh, that tells us it's, like, good against them, right?
Flame slash!
Like, that's our note about, like, oh, that's...
Take that!
What about the Royal Gate Flip? Okay. Now you're thinking. That's
Stand a chance.
yeah, that's what the friends of the Rainbow Cove. Sorry, fond of Rainbow folks who are fond of the Rainbow Cove. Deftness. Well, that's what I get for buying all those. Yeah, these are wider. These are like the other in the 3DS version. These like were maybe 2 or 3 of you wide. These are way wider. Anyway.
Thanks.
Yeah?
Can't leave him in the lurch. Oh my god, look at them playing! Look at them! Oh no, oh no, oh no. They had bits like this in Dark Prince, and they're really fun. Oh. If you hit a monster that's significantly weaker than you, you just win the fight and you get like half experience. No, you get 1/4, like... Okay. Sure. You get very like you go from 5 to 1. That's nice. Yeah, I love her. Let me go change somebody's hat, by the way. Yeah, 1 versus 5. It's interesting because then we don't see the, like, level, you know?
Take that! They didn't stand a chance.
Always be bonking slimes. Okay. So that teaches us the rules. Crystals will resonate and explode if they touch each other.
Here comes the heat!
Take that!
Yeah, I also like the pop-up for party chat. There seems to be the normal party chat, and then like, ooh, focus strength. Okay.
Knew I had it in me.
4, 4, 2, 1, 3. 28 magical bite. Hmm. Ooh, okay. At this angle, you know what I'm thinking? This is a 3D maze.
Right.
This just has the feel of a Super Mario RPG. Captain Toad? Ooh. Yeah, Captain Toad. Hey, Lips. Wonder what your crit chance is. Okay. And Maribel's like, maybe don't touch the yellow ones?
Hey!
Wahey!
Right.
Oh, we're already at the big room. Okay.
Take this!
Take that!
Hey, buff. Okay. Fledgling fisherman buff.
Right.
Oh, the heart of a slime.
Hey!
The essence of wobbliness makes deftly dodging enemy attacks a matter of course. Sure, just plus 10 evade. On the one hand, I think this I think this lets them add more monster hearts. If they're not all classes and they're just like accessories, you don't have to have a whole stat block, skill lists, stars, etc., which is exciting. Like you know, there's only so many monster class vocations, and yeah, the slime job did have the dodgy dance. It also had the attack I used forever. The whip. Hey, Wiggles.
Take this!
Was that a comedy bounce noise on it?
Flame slash!
Hypno
All
whip,
in a
yeah.
day's work.
Yeah, we aren't at the Abbey, so like knowing how it works is still out. But like as far as these hearts go, we can have more of them, right? So just from like these hearts. Now that's the power of crystal. Sure, I'll take it. Let's keep going.
So listen, do you mind if I ask you something? What made you decide to help young Patrick in the first place? It's been preying on my mind, so it has.
Well, what else could we do? I mean, he needed our help. Isn't that right?
How could we say no? Like, It's not even a thought in any of these three's minds. Even as Maribel puts it, like, Maribel still wouldn't have said no. It's just the thing you do.
Well, that's grand altogether. If only that rotten lot in Ballymolloy had half your courage.
What do you mean?
You know that village I took yous to? Well, there's a reason it's called Ballymolloy. It must be the best part of 20 years ago now. The place was attacked by a terrifying monster, out of the blue like. The folks there didn't know what to do, until one brave young man decided to make a stand. His name was Molloy. So off he goes to face down the beast, and his friends and neighbours are telling him they're right behind him. He marches into the monster's lair to have it out, believing the rest of the troops will be joining him soon. And how many of them villagers were there marching behind him? Not a one. Molloy held out as long as he could, sure that reinforcements were on their way, until finally he and the monster couldn't go on. They collapsed and breathed their last. When the villagers learned what had happened, they were ashamed of themselves, as well they might be, and decided to rename their village in Molloy's honour. But what good did that do him, I ask you? You could name 100 villages after him, and it wouldn't change nothing. The good folks of Ballymolloy didn't learn anything from the experience either. Where were they when Patrick Starr was fighting them monsters, huh? Listen to me blathering on. Never mind. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Now listen, there's something I want you to have.
Look at the little thing.
That doll was a present from me big brother. He gave it to me when I was just a girl. Whenever I was afraid, I'd hold that doll. And it was like it was telling me to be brave, to stay strong. I've always carried it with me, as a good luck charm like. But I amn't a child anymore. If you don't like it, you could throw it away. I just wanted it to go to a good home is all. Anyway, I better be off.
Oh, Maeve. I like getting the story of the town from multiple different sources. You know, the different ways that they see their past and failures and pieces. Fine. Yeah! Mess them up, Maribel.
I'm going from strength to strength.
All right.
How?
So let's...
All right.
Okay. We're also a battle off of, like, Maribel getting Mayor rank 3. Hey, buddy. We found you a green orb.
Ah,
Hey!
Deadly.
it was nice of Patrick to pay for our rooms. He's such a considerate boy. Unlike some I could mention.
Kiefer's just out.
Oh, that Kiefer can sleep anywhere. I wish I knew his secret. Okay, I'll shut up now. Try to get some sleep. Night, you two.
Night, Maribel.
Are you still awake? It's just... I can't shake this awful feeling that we might never see Pilchard Bay again. Wouldn't that be horrible? I want to go home. I miss my mother and father. Only joking. Got you. Only a massive wimp would say something like that. Anyway, go to sleep, will you? All your talking's keeping me awake.
Maribel is the best.
Oh!
And here we have Malloy and Maeve. We got our nice echo vision.
Hey!
Top of the morning.
Look, we Dad's back on his feet, so he is. Sure, he's never been better.
How are you? The name's Hanlon. Me lad Patrick's just after telling me all that happened while I was flat on me back. I can't thank you enough.
Don't forget to thank Maeve too, Dad.
So let me get this straight, like, that warrior you were telling me about earlier, her name was Maeve.
Yeah, she's super tough and cool, and she brought us both back safe and sound from that tower in the east. She's deadly. And that's not all. Maeve helped these folks find that green gem for us.
Is that so? Well, it sounds like I owe her a debt of gratitude. Now, if I may, what exactly is it that brings you to a village like ours out here in the middle of nowhere?
You know, great question.
Well, that's quite a tale. So, you're stuck here, a long way from home, with no idea how to get back. Still in all, maybe if we dealt with the evil that's overshadowing this land, we'd be able to see things more clearly like.
Are you talking about bashing monsters?
I am. It's only since them awful beasts took up residence in the tower to the east that things took a serious turn for the worse round here. If we could track down whoever their boss is and give him a good walloping, things would be sure to brighten up. Now, you look like you can handle yourselves. You've nothing to fear from them monsters, I assure you.
So what do you say? Are we marching off to this tower to battle monsters or what?
That's the spirit. And fear not. I'll be joining you on the raid, just as soon as I've rested up a little more. And it won't be just me, mind you. I'm gonna rally the troops and get the good folks of Ballymolloy on board. We can't have you fighting our battles for us now, can we? The future of the whole village is at stake.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, like. I really don't think the other folks will be up for joining you. Remember when you went to fight them monsters the first time? They let you go off all on your own, didn't they? What makes you think it'll be any different this time round? They might tell you they're on their way, but then you'll turn round and find there's no one there. They're all a bunch of scaredy cats. And I know better. Sure, the thought of facing them monsters again has me shaking in my boots, so it does.
Poor Patrick. Isn't there some way we could help him get his courage back?
Yeah. Like, Patrick, look, you absolutely can't beat yourself up. You went out there. Even when no one else followed you. I'm sorry, a double confirmation? Yes, I'm absolutely sure. Double confirmation. Weird.
No.
It's something Maeve gave us. It's no ordinary doll. She told us that it always used to make her feel brave whenever she was scared.
Really? So it was Maeve's doll, you say?
That's right. And now it's yours. I've got a feeling it's just what you need right now.
Yeah.
It's funny, like. It feels like Maeve's right here with me somehow. Thanks a million! I've decided not to give up on the other villagers. I'm going to give them another chance. All right, I'll go and rally the troops.
Well, would you look at that? It seems you've come to the rescue yet again.
Patrick.
Now, the tower is to the east of here, like I said. To get there, you've got to head north and go round the top like. Mind how you go. And remember, you'll have reinforcements coming. I guarantee it.
All right. Alright. Well, let's head on up to the tower. Rough.
Oh.
Hey!
Hey!
3 of them! They're so cute.
Take that!
The charm cha-cha. Ooh, dazzle. Okay. Let's wiggle our way past you. Alright, let's keep on moving. We've got an island to finish up at this point. There's just the tower climb at this stage? They're just having a nice time over by the fire. I love them. Now let's check out the bottom floors here before we head up top. That's too many. Wow! Oh no!
Here comes the heat! Oh, cheers!
Ooh, I can single target like this. It's not group. Interesting. I hadn't really thought about that.
Take that!
Okay. Destructive.
Take that!
That was a lot of fight.
That's how it's done.
Hey. Okay. Check the other side. things get bad, you gotta look out for yourself. But also, you gotta look out for me. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Here comes the heat.
Crunch.
Take that!
So this will be 5 for Maribel.
Easy peasy. Hey,
Yeah, well, I'm on normal speed, by the way, for combat. There's 2 speeds up. I'm not using them, but like... Oh, I suppose I didn't need to do that. There's a statue here that has the full heal. Alright. It's golem time. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, we can let loose.
hey.
It says it's not very effective, but I'll try it once. That was the dodgy heart. Okay, we're at +2. You can see, like, the defensive numbers. There's a +2 on Maribel.
Here comes the heat.
Nice try. Okay, we're at half health. We're making good progress on Golem. What up our motion devotion? Oh, we're about to lose upper. Huh. Yeah, you can see it's blinking, telling us it's about to fall off. Okay. This is,
Here comes the heat.
This is at speed 2. We're a little more wiggly at speed 2.
They didn't stand a chance.
Golem heart? Oh, right, no, the fragment, of course. Okay. Let's head on up. Yeah, because, like, we're playing Caravan Hearts. Increases everyone, you know?
Here comes the heat!
I want to go. We also should have a level coming up for Kiefer. Yep.
How's about that?
More charm, more deftness. Ooh. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have bought. That was a
Hey,
you see that slime? I saw that slime. It opened up my eyes. Yeah, as a rule, with our Dragon Quest games, I like to leave ourselves with like one upgrade, but the shield upgrades were so easy, it's like, well, I should take those. And there was a reason for it, of course. Oh, the cactiballs.
right. Take that.
Okay. Hey, and some charm. Look at him just sitting there. That's so silly. They just entered ball. Ooh, okay. These things are fairly spiky and can multi-hit, yeah.
Right!
Take that.
Bonk. I did not think I was dodging that fight. Yeah, like, the way I'm interpreting it is that it's working on Super Mario RPG turn order. Let me explain. That is not like a Tails or like a Star Rail or a Final Fantasy X system, where if you have like double the speed, you take double the actions, but rather, my interpretation is that there is a turn and everyone has initiative order, and you get one action on the turn. You don't, like, even if you have a 100 agility, you're not going to double act, is the way I'm assuming here. What's Bomb Cat? 3 Neogician. Yeah, it's still turn-based, but it's like you get to choose the action at the point you would take it, rather than wait for it. That's why I say Super Mario RPG, because that's the game that comes to mind like that.
Take that! Easy peasy. Knew I had it in me.
Nice. 34 health. I like that the monsters don't seem random anymore. They have fixed positions. Oh, we found one.
Here comes the heat.
You're 1%.
They didn't stand a chance.
Okay. Bonk you.
Take that!
Bolt you.
Take that! That's how it's done.
Mensana. What is that? Hello? Significantly increase attack power by removing status ailment. That sounds like it's one leads to the other, so it's like, huh, a martial arts skill from 9. Neat. Hey, please pick this up. Yeah, I don't know if it needs to cleanse, but Yeah, the golem heart. Guts. Oh. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. We have an island to finish. I know we're at, like, generally where we had, but no, we're right above us is the boss. So. Or the guy's below us. You can see the cacti balls over there. Anyway, hey, buddy.
How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! Boss! They're here!
Hey, Maeve.
Sorry. I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
But Maeve! Why?
I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl, but when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. Someone who told me terrible things. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance. But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were.
You can
The
save
truth is,
us.
the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me. The key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Boss, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me.
Right you are.
Kill Proto Man.
Let's see you claw this one back.
A Crabble Rouser. Yeah. All right. Look at that meter.
Watch this!
Okay, so it is must remove to buff. Got it. Thanks for telling me. That's... But yeah, just like Maeve and how she's so this like cycle we're in of throwing heroes into the grinder because the town won't stand for itself.
How'd you like that?
So this is where we get to focus strength. I love that Ocean's Devotion blocks all.
Here comes the heat.
Alright, this should be huge damage. Yeah. For all the good.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, I like we have multiple system editions that are really nice. The let loose bits and the like multiple like new attack pieces. Having some extra skills. I didn't let that down.
Here comes the heat.
The shield block is incredible to see, by the way.
How's about that?
Nice. Well,
Sorry, boss.
there are no heroes left in man.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want yous all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, like, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there. Made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did. I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now.
Maeve really wants
There's
to
not a
end this
trace of
cycle.
humanity left in me. It's time.
Oh, here's cool skeleton, Maeve.
Hold your horses!
What?
Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you brought backup too!
Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back like... We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time, we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village's future.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymolloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Or are you having us on? Can you really be Maeve? Sure, you're in an awful state altogether, but never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking, like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve. Come home.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like. We're begging you. Come back with us.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep. And the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying, like?
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me. For all of us.
So, for those who don't remember the beginning of Dragon Quest VII, that's a pretty major shift from where this story went in the original. And I'm... I don't know, the thought of everybody joining together to actually stand up for the village has me really happy for them. In other versions, you give Patrick that doll at the end rather than... yeah, okay. That raises some very interesting story questions, if... what we're doing with this.
Right.
Yeah, you also could... This fight was fake. You would just show the doll and it would end. Like... Not that it's not fake here, obviously. Like, that's the point of it. She's not fighting back. Okay, she's minorly fighting. She's slightly bonking Kiefer on that. That's more than normal. But yeah, God, the villagers.
Poor Maeve.
Here I am thinking about the crowd at the end of Proto Man Act 1. She could not save herself. How could we save her? For all the good she did. Like, you know, like the crowd shouting out for someone to do something rather than taking action. Huh.
Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymolloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful to him? Tell him that he saved Ballymolloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of this. Listen, remember the forest, where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice. Oh, and Maribel? Thanks so much for giving me those seeds. It meant a lot. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
Her final message.
Oh.
It's a very different, like, tone of ending with the villagers showing up. Them owning up to mistakes that they made in their lives and choosing to fight for themselves rather than throwing it all on Hanlon.
Now,
Whereas before it was more of a, like, tragedy begets tragedy, and, like, really only Patrick is the one who, like, is the bright hope of the village.
ah,
Oh. Oh.
Hey,
How?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Indigo Blooper. Like, it's a... Like, in the abstract, it changes one scene. Everything else plays out the same in that scene. But, like, it's such a shift from, like, a melancholy ending to a much more, like, upbeat. You know, the town that made this mistake years ago finally reconciling with it.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it also plants the seed of, like, what will this mean on future islands? Will we have choices for Emberdale? Will we have choices for the Green Gardens, right? What could that shift and be? Because, like, with the Green Gardens, you get that a couple different, like, the epilogue of everything and seeing how it played out, and the second gardens and the monastery on the hill. Like, will that like there's a lot of possibilities.
You're back! Me dad's just after telling me everything, like. I heard you and the villagers gave them monsters a good hiding. Thanks a million. I'm just happy I managed to pluck up a bit of courage. Oh yeah, Dad, did you meet Maeve at all? We have to tell her we beat them monsters.
We did meet Maeve, lad, yeah. And she had something she wanted me to tell you. She said it was all thanks to you that the village was saved.
Really? Deadly? I know it's safe. I'm gonna go and find her myself. I want to thank her for all she's done for us.
Yeah, because you'd give the doll over here.
One day I'll tell the lad the truth, but now's not the time. It's all such a shame, like. By rights, Maeve should be back here where she belongs, living peacefully in the village. Ah, sure, never mind me and me old blather. What's done is done and all that. Now, if I remember rightly, Maeve told you to go back to the forest where you first met her, did she not? You should head there now, like. You never know. You might find some clues that'll help you find your way home. And if not, just remember, you've always a home waiting for you here in the village. You and your pal saved me life, and you saved our home. We'll not forget that in a hurry. Not that I'm hoping you don't find your way back, of course. I'll be praying you do. We all will. Anyway, listen me chatter. Off at you, and here's hoping this is goodbye. You know what I mean.
Well, that choice was real, yeah. I think there's a little bit of audio balancing work to be done with this. Mostly because, like, I feel like Kiefer and Maribel have voices that are at a volume I want them, but, like, Harlan and Patrick are a little low. Like, they aren't consistently audible.
Hey!
Yeah. Then we have the flowers. That's yours. One more Slyo snack for the road.
Hey!
And then... back we go.
Huh? Hang about. We're back here. We were stood right here, remember? We talked to our weird floaty friend and slotted those stone fragments into the pedestal. And then...
Hey, I am here, you know. Try to be more respectful, please. I'm the fully fledged servant of a higher power, I'll have you know. But let's not get into the details of exactly who and what I am right now.
We never did that in 3DS at all, like...
safely. So, I trust you got the adventure you were hoping for, my young friends.
What? Oh, yes, I suppose we did. Although, I'm still not quite sure what actually happened. Was it all a dream or something?
Don't be so stupid, Kiefer. How could it be? Since when did 3 people have exactly the same dream? All I know is that I could have been killed, and it was all your fault. Are you even listening? No! You're staring off into space as usual. Did you hear what I said? Oh! Why am I not surprised?
What's that rumbling?
And so, Astard was not the only island in the world.
What the heck just happened? Well, at least it stopped shaking now. For a second there, I thought we were being sent back to Ballymolloy.
Oh, it was just a little tremor. Don't be such a baby. The main thing is, we're back. And I don't know about you, but I've had quite enough excitement for one lifetime. I'm heading home. My mother must be worried sick, which means I'll probably never hear the end of this. Thanks for nothing.
My dad'll be tearing his hair out too. I'm really for it this time. Listen, I'd better get back to the castle. I'll be in touch, okay?
Charming. And where's my goodbye, huh? What am I, invisible or something? There's no helping some people. Anyway, come on. We better get going.
Not so fast, my friends. Now I know you've had a curious experience, but be under no illusions. That was no dream. Although I think you know that already. And I also think you know what you need to do next.
Oh, we do we? Well, I, for one, haven't got the foggiest. And I'm sure he doesn't either.
You must continue to collect all the tablet fragments you can find, of course. Do that, and you'll soon come to understand. I guarantee it.
That's what you made us stop for? To tell us we basically have to figure everything out for ourselves? Well, thanks a bunch. We'll be heading off now, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, but of course. You run on home and get some rest. You'll need plenty of energy if you're going to go out fragment hunting. And remember, as soon as you find any, bring them straight to me. Put enough of them together, and the way forward will be revealed. Oh, good luck now.
I wonder how much longer this goes on. Do we go back to Ballymolloy in the present, too? I kind of figured it was going to end at the end of Ballymolloy there.
Hey!
Alright, no detours.
Huh.
I actually would like to know, because if it's another, like, hour of stuff, I don't have that in me. Like, if we have Ballymolloy in the present, I simply am out of time. Okay, I do have to end it before we do the rest of this then. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, my own schedule makes today, I have to end this stream and immediately jump into bed, so there's no longer time. Still, that leaves stuff for y'all to check out. I'm really intrigued by a lot of the changes on here. I'm really, like, combat changes to have a lot of updates based on, like, more modern games, even past the 3DS, you know, looking at 11. The heart stuff, the look of this is beautiful. Just a whole lot of really strong choices. This won't be on stream in full. There's not room for another playthrough of 7. But I did want to check this out. I did want to jump into this demo and give y'all a look at it. And I think we got a good full look at it here. Perhaps when we make the loop, this could come back. But as for what's coming up next, next week we'll be going back to Caravan Heart to check out what post-game exists in Caravan Heart. I don't know how many streams that'll be, how long that ends up being. That'll be a, like, you know, hey, how does this play? And if it's, like, too deep, we'll just sort of move on, because next up after Caravan Heart is HD2D1. So HD2D1, then Builders, then HD2D2, and then Builders 2 is the kind of next few setups. Yeah. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with this demo. I know I did. Very impressive look at this title. So yeah, thank you very much. Follow, subscribe. Tomorrow's more Little Town Hero. And Friday will be some more Lorwyn drafting. So that's kind of the next few days. But yeah, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.